first round finishes. We're set for 3 by 5 minute rounds. The Aussie in the blue, the Filipino in the red. Jab 2 early on here from Lightning Reese McLaren.
Kevin Belingon is known for that lightning fast front kick that seems to come out of nowhere. Just how long until he throws it?
McLaren had an 8-week camp on Australia's Gold Coast up north in Queensland. Said he worked on bridging the gap between his striking to his takedowns. Jab 2 again and a double jab from Reese McLaren.
Reese McLaren immediately starts with the taunting. Oh, what a right hand!
Beautiful right hand from Belingon. McLaren in trouble. Here comes Belingon. Could it be the GoDaddy knockout of the night on the way? Belingon driving in the left hand, driving in the right hand. And McLaren reaches up, pulls him down. He's got to control the posture. He's got to stop the ground and pound.
Those are some huge shots thrown by Belingon, but what heart by McLaren to hang in there. Oh, Olivier jumps in!
Kevin Belingon!
For the Australian Reese McLaren, jubilation for the Philippines, Kevin Belingon. To the world, this is one championship. Look out for the hands on Belingon. Massive meat hooks. Can Chung get him down and negate the boxing? Cannot stand in the pocket and go toe-to-toe with Belingon.
Chung says movement is what he's really focused on in this preparation for this match. He's got to move left and right. And right now he's standing right in front of Belingon, which is, it sounds like the worst idea in the world to me. He's got to get on that bicycle, create movement. I like how he's switching stances, giving him a bit different looks. Man, that was a hammer of a left kick. Looked like it was a little bit low. He didn't quite see it. I think we might have to check a look at that replay because that sounded like it was all the meat of the thigh.
Accidental groin strike there from Kevin Belingon. Take a look at this again. Throws the inside thigh kick. May have just clipped the cup there on Chung, and Chung will get some recovery time. Look at Belingon, as always, comes in supremely fit. Massive traps, massive deltoids on this little powerful man.
We've got an injury timeout, but Michael, here you go, break down the injury timeout for him.
There will be 5 minutes allotted here for Chung to recover and receive medical examination. If he's unable to continue after that 5 minutes, well, we really haven't gone far enough to call a decision in this contest, Mitch.
Well, what we have here, we have a very special opportunity to finally be able to speak to Brandon, the Truth, Vera, the one heavyweight world champion. We're supposed to bring him in between rounds, but no match has gone past the first round. At the night, how you doing, Brandon?
I'm good. It's kind of been an easy night for me over here. Thank you for having me again. Kamusta lahat? Hello, kababayan. Good to hear from you. Good to see you guys.
Brandon, I've got to say, this is my first time ever in Manila, and they are crazy for one championship. How awesome is this place?
This is so loud. It's so amazing.
We're back underway in the first round. Chung has recovered, and Belingon presses with the jab. Fake from Belingon. Oh, look, chin on Getty! Turning back kick, looks for the liver of Chung.
Really connected to that right side, just barely missed the button there to shut down the body.
Island roundhouse from Kevin Chung. The crowd on the edge of their seats for this one. A sellout crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Belingon setting the right hand, the big tub thumper. Chung backs up, now he edges forward. A composed fight from Belingon so far.
Left hand's pretty low on Chung.
Oh, he swung over and spun himself around with that missile attack. Spinning back kick again, hunts after the liver of Chung. You hit the liver and you hit that phrenic nerve and really you close down the entire body. Overhand right there from Chung.
Gotta be careful, because look, right now, Kevin Belingon is gonna beat up that leg with those kicks and then go head hunting.
Belingon is holding nothing back with these strikes. The crowd is cheering with everything Belingon throws, and you see how Chung looks to be protecting the left side of his body. It looks like that rock kick hurt him earlier on.
He's gotta to protect every side of his body because these angles that Belingon throws strikes from come from everywhere.
Online Sun, the middleweight world champion, barking instructions from Chung's corner.
Chung's got to shoot for the takedown. He can't keep it just like that. He can't stand there and let Kevin Belingon unload like this.
Kevin Belingon walks into the corner of Chung in trouble. Here comes Belingon. Is he going to drop the head? The big right hand. The ground and pound now. Chung throws the legs up, pushes him back.
Chung's got a good guard. He might be able to catch him with an armbar or a triangle here. But look at the way Kevin just, Belingon lunges at him, dropping these shots. He's so dominant from the top position.
And Chung found a way to tie up Belingon on the ground. Belingon scoots around, tries to knee to the sternum. Following punch to the head. Chung slides up to his back. Belingon double left hand. Side control, north-south position. Drills a knee to the head. Chung calls to cover up. Belingon unloading on him. Big left hand. Chung doesn't pick out of his teeth. This is all Belingon. It's all the silencer. It's all one-way traffic. This crowd going bananas for Belingon here in Manila.
Look at the patience of Belingon picking each one of his shots, not dumping everything into a flurry. He's calculating with his striking attacks and his ground and pound, picking apart chunks very, very slowly and methodically.
Belingon resets. Chung still on his back. Slings the legs now, does the silencer. Gotta watch those kicks to the left knee from Kevin Chung.
Belingon should let him up.
Belingon.
Belingon should let him up.
Is he gonna let him up? Is he just toying? Is he just playing? Yuji Shimada allows Chung to his feet. What can Chung do now? Can he get Belingon on his back? He throws a high right roundhouse. Belingon looks to return the favour. The man with the mightiest mullet in all of martial arts has done an absolute number on Kevin Chung here in the first round.
30 seconds in the first round.
These shots that Kevin Belingon, these one-hitter quitters, are scaring me over here in the commentary booth, Michael.
Belingon has had one of the most insane opening rounds we've ever seen from this crazy Filipino. Outside leg kick from Chung, spinning back fist from Belingon, came agonizing the close.
Yeah, Chung's got to bring up his guard. He's got to protect the head. Oh, deep leg kick right there to end the round. Oh, let's take a look at some of the handiwork from Belingon. That was complete striking superiority. Look at that beautifully timed spinning back kick. Just had so much force, it spun him around on that hook. Here's some of the ground and pound where he was just laying in. Brandon the Truth Vera, how did you see that first round?
You know, this first round was all Belingon. With his superior ground, with the superior striking, it caused all sorts of damage. He defended the takedown once and got his own takedown. Once they were on the ground, he was all over him, causing so much damage on top with his ground control.
Champ, I want you to play coach for a moment here. If you're in Kevin Chung's corner like Online Sun, what do you tell Kevin Chung to do in the second round?
You need to remind Kevin Chung what the game plan was and to stick to it. Looks like he got surprised out here, and he needs to come back to center, find himself, and get back to what he was doing in training.
A heavyweight champion of the world, Brandon Vera, cage side with myself, Michael Chiavello, and the Dragon Mitch Chilson. We are sold out in the Mall of Asia Arena, Manila, Philippines. Go! And this is proving to be extraordinary. What an opening round from Kevin Belingon. Fakes the jab. Chung a little flat-footed here. This contest brought to you by Caltex Havaline. Put the fight back in your engine. Turning back kick to the midsection. The gut muncher.
I'd like to see Chung put together some punches and threaten a takedown. Get Kevin Belingon thinking about something other than just a stationary target, because right now he's playing the role of a punching bag.
Chung's chin a little too far forward here. Cuts off the cage. Belingon may be setting that jackhammer of a right hand. Chung's got to find a way to take Belingon down, take the striking out of the contest, and put the silencer on his back.
Keep going.
He just seems to be in that very dangerous moment when Belingon can tee up with ranging techniques like that, Mitch.
But every time Chung tries to move out of the range or step into boxing range, one of those big hammers of a right hand come right at Chung, backing him up, putting him back into kicking range.
The oohs, the ahs, the gnashing of teeth from this sellout audience because they feel, they sniff that somewhere Kevin Belingon may knock out Chung if he continues to strike like this.
Chung's got to keep his guard up. You can see that it's the beauty of the striking of Kevin Belingon. He goes to the body and then he goes to the head. He gets you thinking about different things, the legs, the body, and then when you don't expect it, he goes head hunting.
Chung needs to find a way to change this contest, to swing the pendulum, to turn the tide. And look at the confidence oozing out of every pore of the silencer, Kevin Belingon. He's not over-rushing it here. He's not overextending Belingon. He's picking his shots. He's looking for the openings. He's making them count. A wild overhand right from Chung. The counter of Belingon. Chung onto his back.
Look at that. Chung was reaching for the legs, and the sprawl of Kevin Belingon was so heavy. Now he just go after the legs, just leg kick like banana trees.
And he does indeed. Belingon swings the legs. Will he allow Chung back to his feet? Yuji Shimada did that for Chung in the opening round. Does it again for him here in the second.
Slowing him down, you can start to see the welt start to build up on the legs of Chung, but Chung still got nice, he's still relaxed, he's still in this. He's in the second round much more than he was in the first round.
A quick stand up there from Yuji Shimada, or rightfully so, Mitch.
Kevin Belingon was doing damage. He was throwing the leg kicks. It wasn't like he was just pausing, like waving him back up. He was actually throwing leg kicks, and maybe that was part of his game plan. You can see his coach, Mark Sangrio, egging him on that he wanted to throw more of the leg kicks.
Dragon, what are you telling Chung to do here?
Chung, I want to see Chung change this up. He is not winning the stand-up exchanges. He's got to get this to the ground where he possibly could have a grappling advantage.
Overhand right from Belingon.
See how Kevin Belingon overcommits on that right hand? That's a huge right hand. And Chung slides under into a double leg takedown. The takedown is there.
I can't believe the audacity of Chung dropping his
Just
head
like that.
off as he cheaped a double leg takedown. Can Chung finally get Belingon on his back? Belingon defending the takedown. Magnificent hit with a silencer. Now Chung takes the back standing. This is more of what he wants. Suplexes into the ground. Side control for Chung. This is Chungland. This is Chungville. What can he do from here?
He's in side control now. Now he's got to slow Kevin Belingon down. Kevin Belingon was so explosive when he gets on the ground. He's going to try to bridge, pop out of this position here. Now he's just controlling the head. Belingon trying to create a stand-up here. We might see Chung try to go knee on belly and pass over into mount.
Style versus style, the best position that Chung has been in the entire contest. And look at Belingon! This round pops for Belingon, he gets to his feet!
Created a little bit of space as Kevin Chung was going knee on belly, trying to pass into mount. Belingon just being explosive and powerful threw Chung off to end up back in the stand-up position.
Is Chung going to rue the missed opportunity to kick Belingon on his back? It was only a short amount of time that the Korean spent in side control. Better showing in the second round from Chung, but still, Belingon seems to have the upper hand.
What that does, Michael, is it's got to boost Chung's confidence to know that he had control on the ground there and to get out of a lot of bad positions in the stand-up to end up in, look at this, dominant. That's domination. Look at that plan with him right here. But he makes a minor mistake here. Knee on belly. Boom, big bridge by Kevin Belingon. Brandon Vera. How'd you see that one?
You know, Belingon's aggression is actually causing all the damage in this fight. It's causing the takedown defenses and giving Chung a super hard time. Chung's still finding success with the takedown when he does it. He's finding success when he does certain things. It's time for him to pick up his aggression, act more like Belingon, and get into the fight.
We're ready to rock and roll. Third and final round. And what has been an absolute rip snorter. Sellout crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena, Manila, Philippines. It's one championship, legends of the world. Wherever you're watching live in 128 countries, hope you're loving every moment of it just as much as we are. Belingon was a house on fire in the first. Chung had his moments in the second. 5 minutes to the side, and Chung goes for the outside lead thigh. His switching stance here. The switch of stance is a trademark of Taekwondoans, which is the martial art that Chung began his career in.
Chung's got lots of hand movement. He's popping his hands up and down, trying to create a little bit of a distraction, but he's only going for these big punches, big wide punches, and he's telegraphing as they come in. If he just starts putting out that jab, Kevin Belingon might give him something else to look at, because look at that, boom, immediately Belingon was able to counter with a nice left hook.
And Chung just smiled at him, said, "You didn't tag me with that one, fella." Controlling center cage here, Kevin Chung. Unglan Sun in his corner. Little side kick to the knee there from Belingon. Side stance now from Chung. Is he going to throw a side kick of his own perhaps?
He's creating some weird angles. He's trying to give different looks for Kevin Belingon, but he telegraphed that shot there. Great sprawl defense, but he's able to get a leg.
Top position now for Kevin Chung. 3 minutes 30 remaining, third and final round. Chung goes to side control. He's got a lot of options from here, Mitch.
That was a very creative sort of little pass there. He kicked his legs up into the air and kind of floated by to maintain side control now.
It is all for Kevin Chung to do. A dominant side control position. Will he go knee on belly? Will he try the knees to the midsection, the knees to the head? Will he look for a submission of Belingon? And the crowd start to jump for the silencer. Firearm control now from Chung.
You can see him going for a straight armbar right there. He has that Kimura grip, and he's going to try to get the palm down, create a 90-degree angle, and put some torque on the elbow of Belingon. Oh, look at that by Kevin Belingon to power out of the submission attempt.
Belingon back to his feet. Halfway through the final round. What's Belingon got now? He's dancing. He's on the balls of his feet. And listen to this place. They're chanting Kevin Belingon's name. A little bit of shuffling from the silencer. Chung effected takedown. Twice in this contest he's had side control. But Belingon's managed to evade him. He's been very elusive. Fakes the right hand as Belingon. Plenty of lateral movement from the little Filipino. The powerhouse, the pocket rocket.
You gotta wonder, is the takedown or the constant takedowns of Kevin Chung kind of giving a little bit of hesitancy to Belingon? Is he not really fully committed to these strikes? He hasn't really thrown one in the past 30, 45 seconds. Nice uppercut from Chung.
Beautiful uppercut from Chung. Best punch of the contest from him so far. And the overhead right. Low single leg takedown attempt, Sakuraba style. Uppercut from Belingon. And Chung says, "Come on down here. Take my invitation. Let's have a grappling contest." But Belingon's going to sling the legs. Under 80 seconds remaining now.
Belingon's not going to fall for this. He's not going to go into Chung's world. Oh, he did! He did fall to the guard. Give him Kevin Chung a chance now.
Did he just make a cardinal mistake? Did he make a big mistake there? Going to the game of Kevin Chung. Now Chung's got less than a minute remaining. Can he find a submission somehow? He's controlling Belingon's posture. Double butterfly hooks here from Chung.
The explosiveness of Belingon seems to have faded. Is the Team Lakay fighters starting to fatigue a bit? Can Kevin Chung in the last 40 seconds of this match turn it up and shift into a gear he didn't know he had?
Half a minute remaining now. Is there a miracle finish for Kevin Chung? The crowd rally behind Belingon.
tried to initiate the strike, but went in for the takedown. But Belingon got a great stoppage there, was able to stop the repeated takedown attempts as this crowd lights up.
Spinning back elbow there from Leone.
And Kevin actually attempted the takedown right there as they get into the pummel. Good hand fighting there from Belingon.
Good
Now
knees to the body from Kevin Belingon. He looks to take Leone down. Can he put the wrestler on his back? Yes, he can! Yes, he can!
That's a shock right there, if I've ever seen one. Good takedown.
Position for Kevin Belingon. He tries to posture up now. Leone's going to work off his back.
Confidence has got to be sky high right now as Team Lakai's very own Kevin Belingon takes down the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and starts dropping the elbows.
Elbows from Belingon. A knee to the head. Leone's going to get out of this position. Elbows again. And he's cut him. He's cut Leone. Leone in trouble. Belingon unloading on him. This is punishment. This is power from the Filipino. Another cracking knee. Inflicting damage on Leone. A hapless Leone. And still a half-guard position for Belingon.
Now he's trying to attack that far side arm. Look for Leone to try to swim under the underhook there, but he's overhooked now. He's trying to pull him down. Looks like Kevin's going to try to keep softening him up with those elbows. Leone's opened up.
Slicing and dicing with the elbows. Kevin Belingon. A shot to the body. I can't hear myself thinking in here. This place is crazy. This is awesome. Belingon strings the legs. And Olivier Cost says to break. They are having a meltdown here in Manila. Take a moment to wipe the canvas, wipe off Belingon, wipe off Leone. Just crazy scenes. Here come the chants again. Listen to this. It's like a soccer crowd in here for Kevin Belingon. And what a dominant opening round. The man fueled by the power of his mullet. And certainly has unleashed that in the opener. Those hands of Belingon are something else. Pure granite, pure dynamite to the Filipino.
I thought it was the right hand of Kevin Belingon, but you say it's the mullet.
Have a look at the elbow here.
Boom, there's the knee, follows it up right into an elbow. That's what opened him up right there. You can immediately see Leone checking his brow to make sure his scalp is still there.
Olivier Cost is looking over Leone. Belingon's ready to go. A tremendous start to this contest from Kevin Belingon. All aggression, all power coupled with technique. What does Leone do from here? He gives a thumbs up to Belingon, says, yep, you got me, but he's not waving a white flag, Andrew Leone. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, Leone. And what happens if Leone puts Belingon on his back?
Doing the right thing, getting on his horse, starts moving around. Likes him start punching, maybe punching into a takedown. 1-2, slide under.
Chad from Belingon doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to rush in here and leave himself open for any sort of takedown or any sort of counter. Impatient, wise Kevin Belingon at the moment.
Nice little 1-2 from Leone. Kevin's pushing forward, very patient, not rushing anything.
Overhand right from Belingon.
Rushed into a right hand right there, though.
Leone circling, wants to look for a takedown, for an opportunity to shoot in on Belingon. Double leg, single leg, body clinch, doesn't matter. Leone hands up high. Faked low, clinches up, and Belingon takedown, puts Leone on his back for a second time.
Wow. fueled by the power of the mullet and 20,000 Filipinos. Kevin Belingon does the impossible and puts the BJJ black belt, the wrestler, on his back and drops the ground and pound.
And here come those car batteries of hands of Kevin Belingon. Massive meat hooks on Belingon, doing the damage on Leone. Leone controlling the Filipinos' posture. Doesn't want him rising up and landing the heavy salvos. What aggression from Kevin Belingon. Close guard from Leone. He'll go back to his corner, the American, and receive some much-needed instruction. What will the team from Bali say to Andrew Leone? What will Team Lakai be saying to Kevin Belingon?
Well, the first thing the team from Bali's got to do is stop that bleeding. Once that's taken care of, they need to initiate the ability to put some hands on Kevin, slow Kevin down. Leone needs to get on top. He had his moment here, but look, check out the hips of Kevin Belingon. Beautiful little overhook wizard throw there, but then he started dropping the elbows, and then here comes the knees. Elbow, and then, yep, there's one. That did some damage there, but the elbow was what opened up Leone. That's what caused that little gash. But then he kept softening him up and kept going to work on it. Great round for Kevin, the silencer. Belingon.
There was nothing silent about Belingon in that first round and about this sellout crowd in Manila. Packed to the rafters. They turned away so many people at the door tonight. Just couldn't fit them in. It's the hottest ticket in the martial arts world. Leone saying something to get into Belingon's head a little. Touch clock, second round set for 3. Scored as an overall contest, but no doubt it's one that Belingon is clearly leading at the moment. What happens? That sense of intrigue if Leone can put Belingon on his back. Hasn't happened yet. Belingon scoring 2 takedowns in the opening round, or 2 times putting Leone on his back. Leone circling counterclockwise.
That's good. He's got to stay away from circling to that wrong side. If he keeps circling right, keeps moving to Belingon's left side, that's going to avoid that big right hand.
Belingon pivoting, center ring, doesn't want to give it up here. Again, Belingon like a ticking time bomb. Could explode at any moment. Oh, turning back kick drops him! Turning back kick drops him! Turning back kick drops him! Here comes Belingon! Manila in a meltdown! That was awesome! A turning back kick to the liver, dropped Andrew Leone! And now the aggression, the ground and pound, the unloading, the assault, the barrage, the good night Irene!
Oh my. Kevin, the silencer, Belingon, has quieted the commentary team. Beautiful display shown by Kevin Belingon, a beautiful spinning sidekick. And then the punches rain down like a Filipino typhoon as he just started dropping him, and he forced this referee to jump in and save him. Absolutely tremendous victory.
Mitch Chilton, you've been here since the start. I dare say that is one of the most aggressive performances we've seen in one championship history.
I have to agree, Michael. That was beautiful. He was so patient, so calm. Spinning back kick, dropped him.
Let's go to Dominic Lau and make it all official.
To present the medal for this match, we have Mr. Hafiz Nassar, Area Business Manager, Caltex Javelin. And now, Your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has put a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 27 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of referee stoppage due to strikes, Kevin Belingon!
Kevin Belingon sends a message to Bibiano Fernandez, the champion. He sends an aggressive message with a huge exclamation mark. The most impressive, the most dominant, the most ruthless performance of Belingon's career brought the house down. It's the main event from the sold-out Mall of Asia Arena in Manila of one championship reign of kings. The smell of pyrotechnics and raw energy thick in the air. This one for all the beans in the Philippines. It's Martin Nguyen and Kevin Belingon, the world interim bantamweight title. They'll test each other out early. They'll see what each other has to offer. There's tremendous respect between the two, but both said they would finish each other. Nguyen said he'd choke out Belingon. Belingon said, I'll knock him out any round I want to. Both of them carry tremendous power, particularly in their hands.
Martin knows they're very well matched in the striking area, but he believes he's going to have a wrestling advantage, and he wants to show that wrestling in the second, third rounds. So expect him to kind of dance with Kevin and see what Kevin has to offer on the feet, because we've seen this swagger come out of Martin Nguyen where he drops his hands, consistently drifting from left to right, and also changing stances.
That right hand of Belingon is cocked and ready. Martin testing the distance, flicks out a jab, outside leg kick, second one of the bout so far from Belingon. Fake again there from Nguyen. Shoots in, bit of a head clash on the way in there. Belingon just checking for any damage. There will be a moment to perhaps have the ringside physician take a look at Belingon, or maybe just Olivier Coste.
That mullet acts like a pretty good helmet too, Michael. You can see the clash of heads right there as Martin came in. He ducked underneath. Kevin saw it coming in as he threw the right hand, but had the arms in the right spot, ready to defend the takedown. But as Martin came up, he threw a nice little right hand.
Now, injury time rules, and athlete is allowed 5 minutes for recovery and examination. If they're unable to continue, an official decision will be given, but we're okay to go on here. Big overhand from Nguyen. Tension inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Will we see another Filipino world champion, or will Martin Nguyen become an historic 3-division champion?
Martin's diving down. He's not really changing levels. He's just bending over, trying to go for that double leg. You got to change levels with your legs. You got to lower your level down to get that takedown effectively.
Belingon like a ticking time bomb, like a hand grenade. Once he pulls the pin, he explodes on his opponent. Will he pull the pin here in the first round? Controlling center cage, looks for the outside leg, does Martin Nguyen.
Martin continues to chase takedowns like that. Look for Kevin to time a knee.
Look for Martin to time that devastating right hand. Belingon edges forward, resets now. The man with the mighty mullet. Nguyen dancing, inviting. Outside crescent kick there from Belingon.
Sidestep, bull fire, into the left. Holy hand, he knows what he's looking for. He's looking for the spin to get that right hand.
Whipping a hip kick there from Belingon. And Nguyen just shrugs him off. Left hook from Belingon. The silencer with the outside leg kick.
Did you see that wild right hand they threw as they exited? Belingon does that so beautifully. Right as they're exiting the exchange or the clinch, he unleashes a huge right or left hand.
Fakes the hook off the lead hand as Belingon. Fakes the right cross as Martin Nguyen. Nguyen shoots it, spinning back elbow. And a front kick from Nguyen. Nguyen's got to be careful not to shoot in sloppily on Belingon.
Looks like I had my timing wrong with the second, third round. Nguyen immediately going after the wrestling. But he's kind of diving in with his head down, not really changing levels properly on the double leg. Kind of going after like a rugby tackle almost on his takedowns.
Martin Nguyen. Beautiful cutting side kick there from Kevin Belingon. Nguyen trying to push him back from center cage. Thought about the right hand. Front kick there from Nguyen, more of a punt kick though.
Exchanges, especially when he drops his head and just starts swinging for the fences.
Crowd loving the spinning heel kick there from Belingon. Neither man wants to give up center cage. Chance go up again for Kevin Belingon. Thought about the wushu side kick. End of the first round, we go to the towns. It's one championship, reign of guilt, live from Manila in the Philippines.
Look at this, Kevin head hunting, going up top. Look at this, watch the exchange. Immediately, as soon as they exit the clinch, Kevin swings wildly. He's got to be careful on leaving his head up like that, but also Martin's got to be careful not to get caught on something on the way out.
I want that kick down the middle. And get ready to drop the leg.
And there is Martin Nguyen's wife, Brooke. Great to have her here cage side, supporting her husband as always. And there's Master Fari Saliowski, head coach at Team KMA out of Sydney.
Man, Michael, I've never had a family member compete. I've always had friends, teammates, really close compadres competing in the cage. I can't imagine what it's like to have the father of your children inside the cage competing with everything he's got.
Second round, set for 5. It's a sellout inside the Mall of Asia Arena. It's the main event for the interim bantamweight world title. Australia and Vietnam versus the Philippines. Martin Nguyen and Kevin Belingon. Nguyen up on the balls of his feet. Switching stance here.
Kevin has slightly adjusted his stance. His left hand is a little bit higher and a little bit extended normally, so maybe it's to counter that right hand of Martin Nguyen. You can see the nice wide stance of Kevin, which usually sets up that front push kick, and also it sets up the spin.
There's that punt kick again, and a whipping head kick from Martin Nguyen. Side kick to the knee, fell short for Kevin Belingon.
Martin sidesteps very well, especially when he sidesteps into the power side of Belingon. So you can see him as he's moving away. If Kevin can time it right, he could throw that right hand and catch Martin as he's coming around to the power side.
Let's see if Nguyen can find range with the cranium cracker, the headache maker, the overhand right. There's that wushu side kick from Belingon. A powerful Filipino in the red trunks. Fake there from Nguyen. In and out from Martin Nguyen. Haven't seen Belingon pull the pin yet. Belingon abusing. Evades a little rush. Drop down levels momentarily. Fakes level change again.
Caught Martin on the shuffle, trying to ollie shuffle, and he caught him with that left hand as he spins right there.
It was the turning back kick to the liver. The one that sent Andrew Leone reeling last time out. Jab from Nguyen at full extension.
Michael, we've seen so many members of Team Lakai put on the performances of a lifetime. Jay Hay back in Macau against Adriano Moraes. We've seen Fuling just get better and better. These guys are putting on shows, and this is Kevin's moment to not only capture his first world title, but really to announce to the world that Team Lakai is for real.
Nguyen's team believes that the further this one went, the more tired Belingon would become and the stronger Martin Nguyen would grow.
Well, Kevin's never seen those championship rounds. And look, he puts everything he has into these shots, and he's missing a lot of these wild hooks. So that's going to take energy out of him, especially if we see the 4th and 5th round.
Is there any sense of vengeance here after Martin Nguyen knocked out his teammate Edwards Belingon? That was when Nguyen captured the world title. He's down here at bantamweight tonight.
That's the 5th takedown that Belingon stuffed. Martin's got to put together some combinations before threatening the takedown like that. There's that hammer over right hand.
Telegraph that overhand right. Belingon. Will we see the little man flurry with that incredible power?
So he could throw that right hand, get Belingon to lift up his hands, and then shoot in for the takedown. Use that weapon as a setup. Get people thinking about it, because you know the entire world knows he wants to throw it. Hide it behind the takedown.
The crowd roars again as Belingon came close to the punch. Upping the intensity, 70 seconds left in the 2nd round. Another hook from the Filipino. A cutting side kick to the thigh from Belingon.
Martin's a little bit too close in distance for that. You can see how quickly he closes the distance as Martin tries to spin as well. Kevin likes to have a little bit more space between his opponents when he throws that spinning attack.
Nguyen said he wanted to bring the heat, Mitch. Is he bringing the heat here in Manila tonight so far?
I think he's trying to get a read on Kevin, you know? I mean, I've sparred with Kevin. I know how hard it is to get a read on what he's doing because he moves so explosively. I mean, he threw a punch, he missed the punch, and it almost knocked me down. He didn't even hit me. It's incredible the speed at which he throws attacks.
Spinning heel kick there from Martin Nguyen. Drifts back to center ring, does a little shuffle. Pops out the jab, does Belingon. Final 10 seconds of the round. An intriguing content. It's edge of the seat stuff here in Manila. Side kick negates the overhand right, and then we go to the tag.
It's interesting how Martin, he anticipates the ground and he immediately takes the extra couple seconds to break like that. You know, he kind of acknowledges that and he leads the way with that. Here it is, look at the shuffle. Boom, left hand landed by Kevin. Beautiful left hand as Martin was trying to adjust stances right there. You can see just how Kevin drops his head to protect from that right hand as he's swinging wildly. Interesting 2nd round.
And this is the man that the winner will most likely meet later this year. Viviano Fernandez, the bantamweight world champion, sidelined with a foot injury. Says he'll be competitive again by October.
Look at Nguyen, not on the stool.
Nguyen may be sending a mental message to Kevin Belingon, not taking a seat between rounds. A sellout crowd here in Manila. It's the hottest ticket in town. It's one championship.
An interesting 2nd round. Both the 1st and 2nd rounds were very close.
Both men throwing the heavy leather early on. Nguyen fakes a takedown, throws that punt kick.
I like how he did that. He was possibly looking for an overhand to come up with that left hook, but he chose to throw the kick instead.
Fakes a front kick to Belingon. Nguyen goes to the midsection, goes to the high inside thigh.
Like how Martin's mixing up the weapons. Inside leg kick, front push kick.
Belingon needs to try and close down the movement of Nguyen. Step across inside thigh kick. Nguyen goes up to the rib cage. Fake slow again does Nguyen.
Both these guys look like they're prepared to go the full 25 minutes. They look just as fresh now as they did in the first couple minutes of the 1st round.
There has never been a question mark surrounding the fuel tank of any man from Team Lakai at the altitude they train at.
Man, you get up there and you start training and your lungs start to close up on you. It's a very interesting phenomenon to train at elevation like that if you're not used to it. And when these guys are raised in elevation, they don't just go there and train, they were born at that height.
We are talking about Baguio City and the Philippines, the home of Team Lakai, that boast the likes of Kevin Belingon, Edward Falayan, Danny Kingan, Jehai Eustaquio and more. A little bit of a shuffle again here from Nguyen. Want to start to see both of these men committing a lot more here. And Belingon tries to. Wicked left hook there from Kevin Belingon. Goes to the body now to the Filipino.
He's having a lot of success inside the close, dirty boxing type exchanges, especially when Nguyen's starting to back up.
Remember, Nguyen said he did not want it to go to the judges tonight. Has in his last two contests against Bibiano Fernandez and against Christian Lee. Lost in his bantamweight title bid to Bibiano Fernandez in a razor-thin decision to the Brazilian. High kick there from Belingon.
I like how Nguyen came up with an uppercut off that failed takedown attempt. He's starting to mix things up a little bit, the shootbox type style.
Adjustment of the trunks there for Belingon. 2 minutes 20 remaining, third round of 5 of our main event. Tearing the trail of Belingon. Referee Olivier Coles checks it out, gives the A-OK to continue.
We got doctors on hand, but we don't have any tailors to fix situations like that.
It's Manila, there's a lot here. They make great suits, Mitch. Sure we could find one in a hurry. Left hook there from Belingon. Martin Nguyen. You want to see a little more pepper here from Nguyen.
When you're the champion, you're the most hunted man in the entire organization, especially when you hold titles in multiple divisions. So there's a lot of tape on Martin. People are constantly studying him. You know, from what people know what Martin wants to do. So there's a lot of people that are fine-tuning their strategies when it comes to, you know, Martin Nguyen, and that's what Team Lakai is best at. So it's not like Martin's not trying to be exciting, not trying to be explosive, but his opponents are just coming more prepared.
And the high kick from Belingon. You sense that the ticking time bomb may be ready to explode. Belingon launching the heavy artillery. 1:10 remaining in the third. Martin Nguyen staying patient. A cerebral culture from the two-division champion.
He threw that uppercut as Martin Nguyen started to close that distance, and now he's putting punches together.
Martin Nguyen double jab.
This is what Kevin wants. He wants to get comfortable and throw these shots. This is what he does best. Martin Nguyen has so many weapons. He needs to utilize the wrestling. Back Kevin up against the cage, force a takedown. Some scrambling, drain on Kevin a little bit.
We've seen Kevin unleash some power salvos. Have any of them affected the two-division champion though, Mitch?
Doesn't look like it. Kevin's hit Martin with some big shots, and Martin's really not fazed by it. That front push kick, or that kind of that whipping front kick that he's throwing, is very effective. It's cutting through the guard of Belingon, and it's landing. It's not doing a lot of damage, but it's scoring.
The thing about Martin Nguyen, he's constantly on the move. He's never a stagnant target. Completely different to the last 5 opponents that Belingon has competed against and beaten. And Belingon having trouble tonight, closing down the movement of Martin Nguyen. He'll get a chance to recover from the accidental groin shot here.
The most devastating right hand in all of one championship just went a little bit low right there, so that's gotta hurt. It usually puts people to sleep. Now it's going in a whole other direction.
Two seconds left on the clock, so as soon as they recommence, it will be over this round. But Belingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery and medical examination.
Now we're getting into the 4th round, and this is typically where we see Martin Nguyen really start to do his best work.
I wonder if they shouldn't get those shorts replaced between rounds for Kevin Belingon. They may be annoying him, but also the risk of maybe one of Martin's feet, if he kicks him, getting caught in the trunks. There are 2 seconds left in the round, but Belingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery. If he is unable to continue, an official decision will be given. So that is the end of the round, and we go to the towels. Okay, Mitch Chilson, let's play coach here for a moment. If you're in the corner of the 2-division champion, Martin Nguyen, what are you telling Martin to do?
Well, let's see what he was doing here in the 3rd round. Boom, landing the overhand right. You know, he's trying to mix up these weapons. I'd like to see him, you know, fake the overhand right and then set up that takedown. Throw the overhand, see how Kevin reacts. Throw the overhand again, but then go in for the takedown. Try to put Kevin on his back. Take him out of this round because Kevin is kind of falling into his rhythm and he's landed some big strikes. What do I think Kevin should do? Kevin needs to push the action a little bit. He needs to try to shut down the movement, back Martin up against the cage and let go of some of these big strikes, utilizing that jab and also that leg kick. I'd like to see Kevin start kicking the legs of Martin again to start slowing down some of that movement.
What a night it's been so far here in Manila. Great to see Renzo Gracie flying and won championship trending on Twitter here in the Philippines. They touch gloves. This, the penultimate round, 4 of 5. Nguyen fakes and feints. He drifts off to his right, staying away from the power hand of Belingon. Thrusts out the jab, does the Aussie. Belingon fakes. We're in deep water now. Nguyen with an outside thigh kick. Belingon tried to counter with those heavy hands.
Martin's movement is exceptional. He's evading the counter strikes of Belingon very well, consistently moving his forward. But if Belingon starts to close the distance a little bit more, he might be able to connect on some of these shots.
Oh, pump kick there, and a counter left hook from Belingon. Throws the right down the center corridor. And Martin Nguyen, a little too slick, a little too evasive. Belingon's got to find a way to close down the angles of Martin Nguyen. Nguyen fakes the right hand. Nguyen can be so frustrating to take on. The distance, the angles, the timing, the evasion of the 2-division champion. Is the distance a problem for Belingon tonight, Mitch?
I think it's the distance and it's also the reach. You know, he can't quite reach Martin Nguyen.
He reaches him on that occasion, jumping around him! How about that?
Most of his success. He needs to continue to push Martin back.
Filipino fireworks from Kevin Belingon!
One big shot could change the tide of this match. The scoring is probably very close.
Belingon, center cage. Fires out the left hook again. Now Nguyen takes center cage. Belingon fakes the jab. Nguyen shoots in, and Belingon stuffs the takedown attempt.
Interesting, that takedown defense, that's gonna be like the 7th or 8th time Kevin has stopped the takedown of Martin Nguyen, and that's gonna score as well. Kevin is able to control and dictate where this match is taking place.
There's the overhand right from Nguyen. There's the jab from the Australian. Belingon looking to edge the distance. Closing on Nguyen. Work those hands. He swings to the body, and Nguyen gets out of dodge.
Kevin might need to start taking a little bit more risks, start pushing forward with this action, because I don't know how the judges, how are they going to see this? Are they going to see the striking superiority and the movement of Martin Nguyen, or are they going to see the aggression of Kevin Belingon?
Nguyen goes to the outside thigh. 1 minute 45 remains of the 4th of 5 rounds. Wicked left hook from Belingon. Hasn't found the target cleanly though.
just the reach. His arms are just not long enough to touch Nguyen. He's throwing a lot of shots, but they're just not anywhere close to Martin.
Belingon sets the right hand here. Front kick there from Nguyen. Nguyen, so quick twitch. The way he moves around, snaps out the jab. Fake again from Nguyen. Belingon wants to set a power silver. The cuts kick to the ribs of the Australian. Under a minute remaining in this round. This crowd wants Belingon to pull the trigger. They want him to unload. They're all on the edge of their seats inside the massive Mall of Asia Arena. There's the right hand from Martin Nguyen. And you just get a feeling the hairs on the back of your neck stand. At some stage, Belingon's going to pull out all the stops. Belingon's going to go hell for leather. Final seconds. As Mitch said, it could take one big shot to swing the pendulum, to turn the tide. And it looks like we're going to have to wait to the 5th and final round to find it.
There's still like 10 seconds left as we're walking away.
So
that frustration
round remaining.
Is that gamesmanship? What do you think that is?
Look, Nguyen looking very nervous, playing with the rings here cage side. The kids are back home in Sydney with her mum. She's a part of the sellout crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena.
Let's take a look at some of the past action here. Kevin Belingon goes airborne right now as he goes head hunting to entertain the crowd, but then Martin was able to answer back with a beautiful left hook, and then he came right up underneath. I think this is where he sets up the uppercut, but we just missed it. Nice shots overall by both opponents. Michael, tough call. How do you see the first 4 rounds?
You want to leave it to the judges or what?
This one is close, Mitch. It is still anyone's bout for the taking. We are 5 minutes away from finding out who will become the interim bantamweight world champion. This crowd rallying behind Kevin Belingon. Nguyen expected it. Belingon said he'd knock out the Australian.
It's going to come down to who can throw caution to the wind, find that next level, and really start pushing the action.
Overhand right from Belingon. Jab from Nguyen. Both men still look fresh as a daisy. Inside thigh kick from Belingon. Jab from the Australian. Drops levels, almost takes a knee to the face from Belingon. That was nice timing for the Filipino.
It was, he's timing it correctly. It's like a striking chess match. I mean, everybody, they're trying to take risks. They're trying to... That's what he needs to do in this last round. The match being this close, and he starts to spin.
And the spinning back kick, the Filipino power. Maybe now the ticking time bomb will explode. Under 4 minutes remaining.
Defense from Belingon. Beautiful done to stop another. The takedown attempts from Nguyen have got to be in the double digits. And Belingon's done a great job to stop every single one of them.
Big swinging fisticuff from Kevin Belingon. Manila's come alive here in the final round. A jab from Belingon. Martin Nguyen edges forward. Can he throw the right hand? Belingon swinging for a knockout now. Belingon putting everything behind these shots.
Nguyen's marching forward, still has that swagger, still has that confidence. He's looking for that big shot. Kevin's doing a good job of moving left and right as Martin tries to back him up against the cage.
Nguyen trying to close down the movement. Shoots it again. Good defense once more from Kevin Belingon. The rangefinder from the Filipino. Overhand right from Martin Yuan. Left hook from the Aussie. Goes to the body, goes to the bread basket. There's the overhand right from Yuan. He came agonizingly close. Here from Yuan shouting "Go Martin" in the background. A high right roundhouse from Belingon. There's the jab. Overhand right from Belingon. Went higher than my cholesterol.
That sidestep, man, is beautifully done. Martin's got great movement and his eyes. That's what makes him so dangerous, is his constant movement. He sees things coming and just slides out of the way.
Yuan jamming, Yuan faking. Belingon goes to the body. We've got under 2 minutes remaining. Who will become the interim bantamweight world champion? Jab from Yuan, jabbing well. Martin Yuan, more jabs in a pin cushion here in the final round. And Belingon to the inside thigh. Goes down to the body now, off the lead hand. 90 seconds on the clock.
Good defense by Belingon. We're seeing the aggression shown by Nguyen. He's the one pushing forward. He's evading a lot of shots. Taking the image.
Hunting for the overhand right. There it goes again. Hoping for the headache maker. Both men swing wildly. They have power salvos. They are designed to knock you out. If only they could connect. Uppercut there from Martin Yuan. Yuan shoots in for a double leg. Belingon to pound the takedown. Jab from Belingon. This is the best round of the match so far. Now they're pulling out all the stops. Now they're throwing caution to the wind in Manila. Side kick from Belingon. Yuan looks to cut off the cage. 30 seconds to go.
Pushing forward, trying to cut the angles. Kevin starts to run.
Is there one big shot left for either man? Yuan thought about the overhand right. And what a contest! A standing ovation inside the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila.
And now, one interim bantamweight world champion, Kevin Belingon.
It is deafening. It's a meltdown in Manila. A shower of gold over the cage and gold around the waist of the Philippines, Kevin Belingon. It's our main event of one championship, Heart of the Lion. Bibiano Fernandez, Kevin Belingon for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. Michael Chavello, Mitch Chilson with you. Belingon in the red, Fernandez in the black. It may very well be the raw power of Belingon, the finesse and technique of Bibiano Fernandez.
You see Kevin throwing that lead hook. That's how he sets up that spinning kick. He's looking for the spin early. Bibiano testing the leg right there.
We saw the turning back kick to the liver of Andrew Leone. One of the most spectacular kicks we've ever seen. It sent Leone a full 10 feet across the ring on that night. Was the beginning of the end for Leone. And there it is from Belingon. Turning back kick to the liver.
That's one to the body already.
Jab from Belingon, outside fly kick from Bibiano, looking to drop down for a single leg there, the Brazilian. Belingon saying he received a groin strike, and a moment's break here called by referee Olivier Cost.
You can hear the
Certainly the aggressive start though from Kevin Belingon here, Mitch. He's turning early, he's trying to line up the power salvos.
That's what he said. He wanted to attack the body. This is the exchange. Bibiano went low right there as he was attempting an inside leg kick. He went back up, a flurry of punches. He was looking for the takedown. The takedown wasn't there. It came over the top, but he did tap the groin.
Just a caution there from our referee, Olivia Coast. Accidental groin strike, of course, but you hit the groin and the pain receptors kick in, so a moment to recover here for Kevin Belingon, who's already showing his hand very early on in this world title match. We can see the game plan here of Kevin, as you said, to go to the body of Bibiano Fernandes. They believe that's the weakness. They believe that's the chink in the armor of Bibiano Fernandes.
This is how he likes to set up, right there to the low, right there. No denying that it happened. You can almost hear the crack of the groin right there. But Bibiano shakes it off, being the pro that he is, ready to put in work.
They recommence here in the first round of action. Look for the body work again from Belingon, the man with the flowing mullet. Fernandes, the bantamweight champion. The greatest champion in one history. Never beaten here in one.
Bibiano's got that reach advantage. I like to see him throw out that jab, start testing the distance.
Oh, he just clicked Bibi on the jaw with that short left hand. Bibi dropping low levels to try and lock onto a leg to take down Belingon. Belingon does not want to go to the ground with Fernandes. Fernandes, double leg here, trying to get the Filipino down. Belingon not going there, however. Body shot from Belingon.
This will be a good first test for Kevin Belingon's takedown defense. He looked stellar against Martin Nguyen in the takedown defense, but Bibiano is a different breed of grappler. Look at him attacking the legs. Look at Kevin. Good defense so far. He's got to be careful. That's where you want to go.
Inside of half guard here, Bibi Fernandes, top position, peppering palm strikes to the side of the head of Kevin Belingon. How Belingon finds himself in Bibi land. How does he defend against these several submission attempts and the ground and pound that Bibi can bring from these positions?
First thing he needs to do is take that right arm and start looking for an underhook. In half guard position, if he can get an underhook underneath the left arm of Bibiano, he's going to be able to turn onto his side. Now he's got the arms trapped on the other side, so he's got the half guard on the other side. So that's what he needs to start doing. He needs to get one side on the underhook, because right now he's got his half guard on the left leg of Bibiano and the underhook on the other side, the right side of Bibiano. So he's kind of trapped himself in this position. Bibiano can apply pressure with his shoulder and look to pass the guard. Kevin needs to create movement in this space. He doesn't want to give Bibiano the opportunity to start setting things up.
Fernandes, a BJJ sensation, 5-time world champion, 3-time Pan American champion, has won 11 gold medals in elite BJJ competitions around the world. It's been an aggressive start from Bibi. Really tried to finish it quickly, try and take Belingon into deep water. Fernandes has a proven gas tank. He's gone 5 rounds, 5 times in his career, winning all 5 times by decision.
No technique on the escape right there. Pure explosion to get out of the half guard there of Bibiano Fernandes.
Resets here, does Belingon. Has power in the legs. Turning back kick to the liver. And there's one to the head. He tries to take his head off. The headache maker from Belingon. He's put the power early. And Fernandes looked a little shocked momentarily. Especially the spinning hook kick to the head. There's another turning back kick to the liver.
He was right. They are definitely going after the body with that spinning back kick. And look how fast he comes out of that. There's almost no setup. He's not even throwing that hook. It's just an explosion into that turning back kick.
The liver, a very large organ in the upper right portion of the abdomen, highly vascular area. A shot to the liver can be excruciatingly painful. Martial articles say the most painful way to get knocked out is with a liver shot. Turning back into the liver again there from Belingon. It's about the size of a football, the liver. Right side of the body. Mostly protected by the rib cage, but still slightly exposed. And if you dig in between the 9th and 10th ribs, you hit that vagus nerve, it can close down the entire body. That's what Belingon's looking to do with his turning back kick. There's one from Biggie Fernandez. But my word, what a start here from Kevin Belingon. He went straight to the game plan. He showed his hand. There's the new VP, Misha Tate. There's Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson. So many luminaries here cage-side in Singapore for one championship.
And this is what they're watching. That spinning back kick landed, not close to the liver, but up top a little bit. That one was hunting again after it. He is repeatedly going after that. But that up top kick was a beautiful spinning heel kick. Caught Bibiano high on the guard. Veteran that he is, caught that.
Okay, Mitch, play coach for a moment. If you're Team Lakai, what are you telling Kevin Belingon to do?
Kevin Belingon is putting things together beautifully right now. Their game plan is working to the T. I'd like to see Kevin Belingon set that up a little bit, throw the jab, get him thinking about the hands first. Get Bibiano to lift his hands up, then spin the attack to the body. Bibiano, he's got to move forward. He's a little bit tentative there in the last couple, about 90 seconds of that first round. He started to slow down a bit. He was watching careful to the body.
Ready?
I like to see Bibiano throw the hands and start to chain wrestle with him. Back Kevin up against the cage and take him down and grind on him.
Singapore has been a happy hunting ground for Bibiano Fernandez. It was here in 2013 that he won the title. Well, to unify the one bantamweight world title by beating Su Chul Kim. Oh, good right hand, stiffly there from Belingon. Bibi tries to thread the right hook, turning back into the liver. Bibi backs him up with the right hand. Double leg now from the Brazilian. Gets the takedown, and we're back in Bibi land. The half guard position. Let's see what Fernandez can do. The takedown has come early in the second round.
And we were set up with the hands. He was able to utilize the boxing, back Kevin up with the big right hand, get him up against the cage, and now he's grinding on him. Now Bibiano's going to start to slowly and methodically work on Kevin. He's got to slow him down a little bit. He's got to get Kevin to expend some energy. Kevin is extremely explosive. That's how he got out of the first exchange here on the ground. He was able to just throw Bibi off on him. Because the explosion, the fast twitch muscle fiber of Kevin Belingon is at an all-time high. Bibiano needs to slow him down.
It's got to serve well mentally for Kevin Belingon that he's out of the first round. Last time they met in 2016, Bibiano tapped out Belingon with a Kimura in just 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Here he is in the second round, and Belingon told us, I'm a completely different martial arts machine than I was last time we fought.
Every single one of Team Lakai always excels in the rematch. They go back, they've got their head coach who breaks everything down, and they always find a way to be much more successful in the second time around.
Fans.
When they run it back, Team Lakai, second team.
Belingon 19-5, 11 finishes, including 8 knockouts, 9 of those in the very first round. Scramble here. Belingon back to his feet. Seems to be overwhelming Filipino support for Kevin Belingon in the crowd here in Singapore tonight.
And again, he exploded out of the technique.
And the chants go up for Kevin Belingon, the underdog here in Singapore. Spinning backwards, Bibi evades it, tries to elude the attack, and Belingon gets out of the way. What a matchup for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. It's one championship Heart of the Lion, live from the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Got the right hand cocked and ready here, Belingon. Shifts off to his left. Bibi dead center of the cage. Jab there from Fernandez. Belingon taking his time. Very patient match so far from Belingon. Overhand right misses.
Everything Kevin throws is full force. There's no waiting out process, no setup. Everything is just one big shot trying to take that head off of Bibiano Fernandez. But good eyes from the veteran. He's moving out well. And so Kevin is extending.
Oh, my word! He got airball on that! Jump turning back kick to the belly button of Bibiano Fernandez. He must have been half a foot off the ground, Nick. That was incredible.
You hear the crash of that side kick.
Takedown there from Fernandez. Now the Brazilian of the intensity, of the aggression, takes the back of Belingon. Here's Bibiano. This is what Fernandez does
Almost rather save the arm, but Belingon still taking it. He resets the arm bar. How Belingon escape?
This place going bananas. The ground and pound from Belingon.
Belingon is covered up. A lot of this is covered off. Those landed right there, though. Belingon's laughing. He's okay.
Have a look at Belingon. It's a meltdown in Singapore.
Belingon still attacking off his back. Threw up an armbar attempt right there. Now he's got the high guard. Look for him to go for a triangle. He's got one arm trapped there on the side. Chooses to let it go. He's still got the arm trapped. Looking for the arm bar.
Belingon gets up some shots. That's 2 rounds down. This one is an absolute rip-starter.
Kevin, he survived the back. Look at Bibby. Look at the way he's trapped that right and left arm. Throws the leg over. Look at Kevin. Get off me. Get that leg off me. He's okay. I'm okay. Get that leg off. Belingon covers back up. Still has that arm trapped. Look how he traps the arm with his leg. Hooks in like he's doing a hamstring curl. Completely has the arm trapped. Uses his right arm to attempt it again. Goes after it again. Kevin shrugs him off. Gets on top and drops the ground and pound. What a second round, Michael Chabella.
Kevin Belingon more escaped than Michael Schofield in that round. And what have we got in store for you in the third? It's an absolute barn burner. Belingon first to emerge from his stall.
Let's go.
Third round of 5. We are heading towards that deep water. Belingon's been there many times before. And this sellout crowd here in Singapore loving every moment of a truly epic main event. Let's see if Belingon goes back to that river with the turning Wushu back kick. Belingon began his martial arts career in Wushu, was awarded a Wushu scholarship to the University of Cordilleras, led to his move to Baguio City, and then of course joined the great team Lugay. He is a Philippines national Wushu champion, and we've been seeing some of that Wushu striking. Belingon just falling short with that right hand. Overhand right there.
Let's go, Kevin.
Here's the turning back into the midsection, trying to put the belly button through the back. Bibi measuring with the jab, resets now. Good right hand lead there from Fernandez.
It's the reach of Belingon. That's what makes him so effective on the stand-up. He just utilizes that reach so very well. You can see Kevin throws big, wide, looping shots. And you can see how his elbows are nice and flared. That leaves a hole right through the middle. Belingon is trying to exemplify, he's trying to exploit it, but Kevin is throwing everything with still 100% power.
His main sparring and training partner, Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson here cage-side. Belingon Fernandez going for title defense number 10. Mighty Mouse has had 11 of them. 2 amazing, complete martial arts warriors. Belingon Fernandez finding himself right now in the match of his life. The crowd in Singapore against him. Kevin Belingon has brought the heat from the opening barrel, but we saw the flash of Belingon, the flash of the Flash Fernandez in the second round when he came agonizingly close to taking home Kevin's arm.
Very close, but Kevin came just as close to going with the body. Those shots are going to start to pay dividends later in the match. Going to start to wear down Belingon. Belingon is not as fast as slow, but he's still landing with these shots, Michael.
Exquisite jab two from Belingon, left hook there from Belingon. 2 minutes 40 remain, third round of 5. The Philippines versus Brazil. Almost caught him with the counter right hand there, and a snappy jab from Belingon. But Belingon had the right idea. When Belingon commits that turning back into the liver and he misses the target, the follow, the counter right hand could come smack bang on the kitchen.
And where have we seen that before?
To Newell, did it to Edward Falayan.
That could be the answer to that little riddle right there. Kevin's showing his hand. He says, I'm going to spin. Belingon has got to circle out to the side and land that hand over right hand he's got.
Mitch, at any point here, do you feel that Belingon is going to the well one time too many, hunting after that turning back into the liver, that it may become predictable and Bibi may start to really time off it?
I mean, he's probably up near the double digits in attempting that spin kick. Bibiano's seen it, but he's got to avoid it. He can't take it over and over again. He's going to start to wear on him. And Kevin is throwing everything with full power. So you can see Kevin starting to slow down too. And listen to this crowd.
Single leg here, it's going to get a takedown. 1 minute 30 remains, 35. Another in the cage. Watching out the legs here, Fernandez.
Interesting. Bibiano could have went into side control, but he chose to shove the legs between his legs, trap him, and slowly try to work his way into mount.
Let's go, guys, work!
A tremendous contest right in front of our Chinese commentary team across the cage there. Top position, Kevin Belingon. Hope you enjoy your folks live in 138 countries, all live and free on the One Super app as Bibi Fernandez mounts Kevin Belingon.
And Belingon's got 45 seconds here. He's got to hold on tight to those arms, but now they're starting to be sweating, so Bibiano slid the arm out. Now he's going to go. Look how he has that left arm there. He's nice and high. Kevin's got to pull him tight. It's a bad spot to be in, though. This sets up an armbar. Watch his knees. If he chooses to go high, he goes flat. Applies the pressure there. Now he's, I think this is a ground and pound position right now.
20 seconds remains, third round.
That's the veteran right there, Bibiano. He knows that they're slippery right now, so Kevin could pull out of an armbar. So he chose to go heavy hits and soften him up and end the round in a very dominant position.
Posture's up now. Fernandez tries to drop the angles on the head of Belingon. Sneaks in a right hand, 3 down, 2 to go.
That's a veteran move right there. He chose to not risk losing the position by going after the armbar. He flattened his hips out, softened Kevin up a little bit, went high right as the bell was about to ring, and just let the punches come down. And that, we don't go round by round, we go by the match in its entirety, but that is a great way to end 15 minutes right there, Mr. Schvello.
Star-studded team look in the corner of Kevin Belingon. The landslide, Edward Goliath, who in a few weeks' time in Manila will take on Amir Khan for the World Lightweight Championship. Then Bibiano Fernandez. We know he's seen it all before. Do you think that Fernandez underestimated Belingon at all, Mitch?
No, I don't think so. I think he's seen the past 6 matches. I think he's seen the improvements that Kevin's made, but he's also extremely confident in himself, and he knows the type of martial artist that he is, the type of athlete that he is, and also the type of strategist that he is. Everything that he's doing is very methodical at this point. These are the championship rounds. This is where Bibiano lives and breathes.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
The penultimate round. Jab there from Belingon. Jab from Bibiano Fernandez. Spinning heel kick from Belingon. Came close. Try to bring the heel to the temple. Cutting wushu side kick to the knee there. The common perennial nerve just above the knee. Jab from Belingon. To put down the points. Fernandez jab 2, didn't have the stance behind it though.
And he's still landing on Kevin, and that's what's giving him a little bit of just success in the stand-up, is he's still landing with these shots, and what that's going to do, it's going to create an opening for him to just like that, throw that overhand right, change levels, and go after those legs.
2 absolute warriors who have overcome a lot of adversity early on in life. Fernandez almost dying from malaria, contracted in the Amazon jungle where he was fending for himself and hunting and gathering as a 7-year-old. Belingon had to go through some loss of family members, radiant bandits in his childhood home in the Philippines, abject poverty. And here they are, both men, in the main event to the top of the martial arts world in one championship here in Singapore.
Up to finish.
Jumped over the half guard there, landed inside control. Kevin starts to look a little bit fatigued. This is not something we're used to seeing. That's that explosion that we're talking about. You can't explode out of like that. You have to make sure you're technical. You still got to maintain that technique, especially with a grappler like Bibiano Fernandez.
Once again, we are in the deep quarter. As I said earlier, Fernandez 5 times in his career has gone the full 5 rounds, won all of those decisions.
Up to finish.
Doesn't look like Belingon's gas tank is slowing at all, even though he is the older statesman here. Side control for the Brazilian. 2 minutes 35 remaining, 4th of 5. The Bantamweight Championship of the world. Oh, elbow to the top of the head there from Belingon, trying to open up a cut perhaps. Cuts in the hip a little here from side control does Fernandez. The media attention surrounding this main event all week here in Singapore. It's been extraordinary. So many photographers and reporters from newspaper, radio, television, websites. Some groundbreaking news released in one championship this week.
Let's go, up to finish.
And we are seeing a fitting main event. Looks for the full mount as Fernandez slips out the back. He tries to take the arm. And once again, Belingon is free. And this crowd loves it. Another escape from Belingon.
Hard to finish an armbar this late in the match. They're so slippery, easy for them to pull out. But Bibiano, once he gets a hold of that arm, he can stay tight with it. But Kevin is still so explosive, he's able to just power out of these shots, or these attempts at submissions.
1:25 on the clock now. Bibiano's gotten Belingon to deep water. You see that the aggressive striking is not fair as it was in the opening 2 rounds from Belingon. It's still dangerous as ever. Is it demoralizing Mitch that Bibby's trying to dominate and not securing them?
Not so much. I don't think he's demoralized. I think he's trying to figure out another solution. You could see him inside the side control, and he didn't want to give it up, but he's trying to finish. Bibiano is not the lay and pray. He's not going to stay there and just hold the position. He's going to try to finish you. He loves to finish his opponents, and he's always going to be looking for it. He made that as a calculated risk. It didn't pay off, but that's Bibiano Fernandez for you.
Fernandez controlling since 30 seconds remaining. Undefeated since 2010, Bibiano Fernandez. And what great names he's picking along the way. Antonio Banuelos, Yoshiro Maeda, Koetsu Okazaki, Suchul Kim, Ueda, Daewon Kim, Tony Taru, Chris McCullough. And Bibi back to his feet. There's damage on the bridge of the nose of Bibi Fernandez. Another top thumping right hand ends the round. We're going into the 5th and final. This is crazy.
That's the power of the silencer. Out of nowhere, the tide can change. He put Bibiano on his backside with that beautiful right hand. Look at Bibiano measuring, calculating, right through the middle with the right hand. Watch Kevin Belingon using that power to slip his way out. The BJJ World Champion goes after the submission, has the armbar deep. Look at Kevin. No, not today. This is my moment to shine. Beautifully done. But what does Kevin still have? He still has that power in his right hand. The thunder in the right hand can be delivered at any moment. He's still dangerous. Still, even though he's tired, even though he's exhausted, he still has that one-hitter quitter, Michael.
5th and final round. 99% of pundits did not think it would get this far. But here we are, inside the sold-out Singapore indoor stadium for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Who will prevail? They touch gloves. Outside leg kick from Fernandez, the champion. Outside leg kick again. What tremendous heart. What aggression, what power from the interim champion, Kevin Belingon. Turning back kick to the liver from Belingon. All right, Mitch, with 4 minutes 30 remaining, what does Belingon need to do?
He's gonna have to land big. He's attacking that leg beautifully. See how Bibiano's limping a little bit on that leg? I think these things are starting to build up for him. But what's he doing? He's setting up that spinning back kick. He's gonna keep going to the well. He's gonna keep looking for that power. What it's gonna do is gonna get Bibiano to drop his elbows down to his body to protect the body shot. What's that gonna do? That's gonna open up the head. Kevin Belingon can still come over the top with a beautiful right hand. Bibiano needs to work the jab. Needs to work the jab, set up that right hand, and look for the takedown. Put Kevin on his back and grind on him for the next 4 minutes. But he's got to get at least 2 minutes on the ground in a dominant position.
Time is ticking down. Fernandez sends it back. Inside leg kick to the right hand. Good combination, Fernandez. Jab there from Belingon. Belingon looks for the outside lead leg. Can't find it. Lots of swelling around the brow of Kevin Belingon. Damage to the bridge of the nose of Bibiano Fernandez. High kick from Belingon. Fernandez saw that one coming. Jump turning back kick. Bon Jovi style. Shot to the heart. Bibi resets. Will one of these two men put their foot down and go for it? Throw caution to the wind. Hell for leather with 3 minutes remaining. Is it time to pull out all the stops? Leg kick there from Belingon and goes to the inside thigh.
Michael, at 20 minutes, I had Bibiano slightly ahead, even though he was knocked down by that right hand. But at this point, Kevin is starting to inch forward. He's starting to land these strikes. He's starting to outstrike Bibiano Fernandez. He's starting to connect more.
You wonder if with his experience, Bibiano may be trying to go kleptomaniac and steal it in the final minute or so. Jab from Belingon. This one's close, there's no doubt about it. It could turn any moment.
This is an extremely close match. I think it might come down to the last 2 minutes either way. Right now, Kevin's starting to find his rhythm. He's starting to land shots. Bibiano found his right home for that right hand just now.
Inside leg kick from Belingon, nice and high on that inside thigh.
There's a scoring, Michael. It's like the 5th one that's landed this round.
Belingon has been putting down the score with the striking here in the 5th. Bibi's got to change it up now. Got to go for something, either the strikes or look for that takedown. Jabs from both men.
I think he needs a takedown. He doesn't want to stand here with Kevin lighting him up. That's what he goes after. Oh, Kevin gets away from Bibiano Fernandez. Can he do that for another 90 seconds and keep on his feet? Keep going after that little inside leg kick.
Kevin Belingon, a man who likes to raise chickens. Looked like a greased chicken as he escaped Bibiano Fernandez moments ago. Chance go up to Belingon. Big outside thigh kick from Fernandez. There's 1 minute 10 remaining for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Leg kick again from Belingon. No doubt he's won the striking in this final round. Jab two there from Bibiano. What does Fernandez have left? He tries to catch him, but it's like catching greased lightning.
He's got to set that up better. He's got to throw those hands. He's got to get Kevin lifting up his hands to protect the head, and then shooting for the takedown. Nice leg kick.
Comes off a leg kick with the right hand from Belingon. Threads the jab, does Bibiano Fernandez. Under 40 seconds now. Leg kicks again from Belingon.
30 seconds left in the
This is Belingon's world, man.
And the target prep from Belingon. On the back foot.